Hi everyone, welcome to our English class today. I'm really glad to see you all here. How's everyone doing? Fantastic! Let's warm up with a quick question. If you could travel anywhere in the world right now, where would you go? Just type your answer in the chat. Great answers! So, in today's class, we're going to focus on be. Am, is, are. By the end of the lesson, you'll be able to use it correctly when you talk and write. Now, class, I'm going to explain about the rules. Please look at the slide on the screen and listen to me carefully. Simple present tense. Be. There are two types of the patterns of the tense. One using verb and the other using be. At this time, we're going to study the patterns using be. The pattern of the affirmative sentence is subject plus am, is or are plus noun, adjective or adverb. Now let's take a look at the examples. For subject I, we use am as be. I am a student. A student is a noun. I am fine. Fine is an adjective. I am at home. At home is an adverb. For subject you, we, or they, we use are as be. You are Indonesians. Indonesians is a noun. We are smart. Smart is an adjective. They are in the kitchen. In the kitchen is an adverb. For subject he, she, or it, we use is as be. He is an artist. An artist is a noun. She is tall. Tall is an adjective. It is 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock is an adverb. The pattern of the negative sentence is subject plus am, is, or are plus not plus noun, adjective, or adverb. Basically, the negative sentence is formed from the positive one, and we add not after am, is, or are. Let's take a look at the examples. I am not a student. I am not fine. I am not at home. You are not Indonesians. We are not smart. They are not in the kitchen. He is not an artist. She is not tall. It is not 4 o'clock. The pattern of the interrogative sentence is am, is, or are plus subject plus noun, adjective, or adverb plus question mark. Basically, we form the interrogative sentence from the positive one, but we put am, is, or are before the subject, and we put a question mark at the end of the sentence. Let's learn the examples. Am I a student? Am I fine? Am I at home? Are you Indonesians? Are we smart? Are they in the kitchen? Is he an artist? Is she tall? Is it 4 o'clock? Now, after studying the patterns of be, we are going to study the use. When do we use the simple present tense? Well, there are 3 uses of this tense, especially with be. First, we use the simple present tense when we talk about things in general. For examples, the earth is round. Round is an adjective. Flowers are beautiful. Beautiful is an adjective. Secondly, we use the tense to say that something happens all the time or repeatedly. For examples, most of us are excited to welcome the new year. Excited is an adjective. The weather is cold in the rainy season. Cold is an adjective. Thirdly, we use the tense to say that something is true in general. For examples, ants are everywhere. Everywhere is an adverb. The moon is in the sky. In the sky is an adverb. Well, so far, do you understand? Does anyone have any questions? Okay. Since no one has a question, let's say that all of you have understood. Now let's do some exercises to test your comprehension. Please find the rule page that I've shared. Let's read the rules. There are 3 rules here. Let's start with part A. This girl's name is Intan. She's talking about herself. In each sentence, she uses be, am, is, and are. Well, Irma, can you please read sentence 1 and then try to translate it? My name is Intan. Nama saya adalah Intan. Good job. Herman, please read and translate sentence 2. I'm 25. Saya berumur 25 tahun. Great. Sandra, please continue with sentence 3. I'm single. Saya lajang. Well done. Bayu, will you continue with sentence 4? I'm Indonesian. I'm from Surabaya. Saya orang Indonesia. Saya berasal dari Surabaya. Nice job. Amelia, sentence 5 please. I'm a model. Saya adalah seorang model. Great. Please continue with Ardi. My father is a journalist and my mother is a fashion designer. Ayah saya seorang wartawan dan ibu saya seorang perancang mode. Perfect. Lily, please continue with. My favorite color is pink. Warna kesukaan saya adalah merah muda. Great job. Donnie, will you continue with? My hobbies are singing and dancing. Hobi saya adalah menyanyi dan menari. Well done. And the last sentence is for Dini. I'm interested in photography. Saya tertarik pada fotografi. Cool. Thank you, Dini. Alright, class. Here is an exercise for you to do. I'll give you 10 minutes to finish it, and then we're going to discuss it. Please do the exercise starting now. Time's up. Now it's time to discuss the exercise. Eddie, will you read number 1 and then translate it, please? The weather is nice today. Cuacanya bagus hari ini. Good job, Eddie. Irma, please read and translate number 2. I am not tired. Saya tidak lelah. Great. Herman, will you please continue with to number 3? This bag is heavy. Tas ini berat. Very good. Sandra, please continue with. These bags are heavy. Tas-tas ini berat. Nice job. Bayu, please continue with. Look, there is Carol. Lihat, ada Carol. Great. Amelia, number 6 is for you. My brother and I are good tennis players. Saudara laki-laki saya dan saya adalah pemain tenis yang bagus. Well done. Ardi, the next number please. Anne is at home. Her children are at school. Anne berada di rumah. Anak-anaknya berada di sekolah. Good job. Lily, the last number please. I am a taxi driver. My sister is a nurse. Saya seorang sopir taksi. Saudara perempuan saya adalah seorang perawat. Well done. Great job. I'm happy to know that you could do the exercise very well. Next, I'd like to challenge you to practice writing sentences using the patterns you've just studied. So, please write 3 sentences in about 10 minutes. When you're done, submit your work to... Before we finish, let's quickly review. Today we learned about be. Be changes form according to the subjects. M is for I, R is for you, we, they, and is for he, she, and it. We usually use be with noun, adjective, or adverb. Be is often translated ada, adalah, or berada. Sometimes we don't translate be in a sentence. Now, type in the chat one word or phrase you're taking away from this lesson. Great job, everyone! During the week, try to use be when you chat with friends or even on social media. Thanks for the energy today. You're awesome. See you next time.